Hello YouTube, how's it going? As you might know from my previous videos, I had a 2004 Nissan 350Z and I just sold it, and I got this 2003 BMW Z4. I got it at a really cheap price of $5,200, and it's automatic with 81,000 miles. It's a clean title, and I got this at a really good price, and I'm still debating whether I should just keep the car or maybe fix everything that it needs and sell it again in the future for more. And I guess I'll go around the car a little and just give you an idea, but the body on this car is much nicer than the 350Z that I had. And excuse me if you get a lot of wind in this video, it is a windy day, but the tires are fairly good on this car. And the convertible top, I actually bought the car during a winter storm. It was snowing like crazy, so when I saw the car, it looked like it was a black top, but as you can tell, it's actually kind of green, so not the best color for me, but it works. It doesn't have any crazy rips or anything like that, and it's in relatively good condition. This is the only damage that it has, and I think it could be fixed with some sanding and some Mondo, but I might just leave that the way it is. But going around the car, it's not really anything special, anything different, but I'll tell you, it's at $5,200 for a reason. It needs a lot of work. You can see my plates there, but it's pretty dirty. It's gonna need a good cleaning. And I was actually surprised when I bought this car, but the battery's in the back, and the person told me that it needs a new amplifier, so I'm gonna have to mess with that. And as you can tell, it has radiator fluid right there, and it looks like it actually went into the back, so it's that blue color. I think it's because of the radiator, and I think, if I remember, there's like there's a beer cap bottle down there. So the person I bought it from was an old man who had about 10 cars, but the thing is that he had a friend help him sell the car. So the friend who sold the car to me wasn't really good at negotiating, because he had it at $6,500, and I brought it all the way down to $5,200 without even negotiating. He basically said, hey, I think he'll do just fine with $5,200. And when he said that, I said, wow, this is a great opportunity to get this car. So this is the steering wheel. It looks beautiful, if you ask me. You can tell right there it has 81,000 miles. It is automatic. One of the reasons why I might consider selling this in the future, because I like manual cars more, but it's relatively good here, but this interior is pretty dirty. Although the seats are okay, a lot of work is going to be needed here, because as you can tell, the covers of these seats came off, as well as the one on this side fell off too. And you can also tell that you know, somebody he moved the seat back a little too much and broke that. So we're gonna need a trim there. And I was told that the convertible top works, but you have to push on some switch to get it working, and I have a feeling that it does work, but the guy who was selling the car didn't know what he was talking about, because there's a bunch of things you have to do in order to make the top work, from what I've learned, like these little two things that you have to turn over in the back and moving things out the way and stuff like that. So I'm gonna figure out what's up with the top, but if it doesn't work, in that case, I think it's gonna need a switch. If he has to, he said he had to like push a switch in order to get the top going. So that either means the switch needs to be changed because the wire, you know, is bad, where you have to move it at a certain angle for it to work, or it's just something else, and he didn't know what to really talk about. But I'll go ahead and turn it on. Pretty fine, if you ask me. And yeah, I'll show you the trunk. If I can find the button. Found it. Alright, here's the engine, and I think I'll turn it off so you can be able to hear me better. Okay, so it has actually 2 leaks, and it looks like some kind of work was done here, which is minor, but yeah, it has 2 leaks, and one of them, I'll zoom in and see if you can be able to see it, but you can see on that little metal tray, that little sludge stuff, that is a oil leak. And I found out that these engines are very known to have problems with gaskets, and the gasket is actually very cheap. It's $25, but I'll probably make a video on changing that soon. And yeah, this is gonna require a lot of work in little areas, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun working on this. And yeah, it'll be a matter of, you know, bringing this car back to a nicer condition, and you know, seeing if I can make a profit or maybe just keep it. But besides the leak there, it also has a coolant leak, and I was told that it was the reservoir tank, which is under this tray right here. And I also bought that piece, but a lot of little things, from the engine to the power seat on the passenger side to that trim piece to a bunch of other little things to the key. The key needs the battery changed, and you know, apparently it's not just as easy as just changing the battery out, or at least that's what I've heard. But it's a lot of things that I'm gonna have to do. But if you'd like to see my progress and how I go through all these fixes and how we turn this car into something nicer, go ahead and subscribe, and you'll be able to see those videos as soon as they come out. For the moment, give this a like if you liked it, and let me know if you have any tips or any comments on this car in the description or in the comment section below. So once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you have a good one. Oh, and yeah, that's the leak right there from the coolant. So definitely gonna get all these things fixed. But yeah, thank you for watching, and as I said earlier, have a good one.